5 billionaires worth hundreds of billions each showed up in the slums just to visit one broke 20-year-old kid. Because that kid was their master from 50 years ago. Back then, they only picked up the basics from me, and that alone was enough to make them titans in their fields. But when they saw me again, they were stunned. I hadn't aged a single day. What they didn't know was, I'd already lived for 100,000 years. I founded Taoism and Buddhism. Even the first emperor of Qin once knelt at my feet. 50 years ago, I sent these men away and went back to sleep. Now that I've woken up, I have no interest in changing the world anymore. I just want to live like a normal person and experience ordinary life. But when I went back to my old place, I found a drunk squatter had taken over. And right at that moment, the billionaires came walking through the gate. The drunk raised his bottle and got in their faces. "What are you old geezers doing in my house?" Liu Bingjun's expression changed instantly. In all his years, nobody had ever spoken to him like that. He was ready to have someone killed on the spot. But before he could act, I called out from where I was sitting. "I'm buying this place, 50 million. Who's paying?" The drunk burst out laughing. "Ha! Kid, who do you think you're yelling at? You really think these old fools can pull out 50 million? In this neighborhood, he didn't believe anyone could have that kind of money. Then Liu Bingjun stepped forward. "I'll cover it, my lord." He reached into his coat and pulled out a check for 50 million. The drunk took one look at it, laughed coldly, and threw it right back in Liu Bingjun's face. "You trying to play me? I said cash!" At this point, Liu Bingjun was barely holding it together. In his entire life, no one had ever thrown anything at his face. But I just kept a straight face and said, "Give him cash." "Yes, my lord." The drunk couldn't stop laughing. "Ha! Are you guys filming a movie or something?" As far as he was concerned, an old man calling a young guy my lord made absolutely no sense, unless it was a film set. 10 minutes later, Liu Bingjun's men walked in carrying 50 million in cash. I turned to the drunk calmly. "Go get your money." The drunk walked over skeptically. The moment he saw the cases stuffed with thick red bills, he nearly lost his mind. "Wait, this is for real? All of this is mine?" I gave him one word. "All yours." Liu Bingjun had been completely humbled today. He'd already been a nervous wreck coming here to see me, and now he had to deal with a drunk on top of that. He was beyond done. After getting everything sorted, Liu Bingjun shuffled over to me. "My lord, where have you been all these years? Yesterday I heard the Tang family kid disrespected you." So I rushed up the mountain immediately. But by the time I got there, you had already left. I thought you just didn't want to see me. I just smiled at him. The truth was, his men had been on that mountain the whole time, and they hadn't done a single thing. The way I was looking at him made his stomach drop. It was like I could see right through every move he'd made. "All right, look. I didn't call you all here for any particular reason. We had our time as master and servants. You've all built your own empires now. You bought me this place just now, so we're even. Everything you have is yours to keep. I won't be taking any of it back. You have nothing to worry about." When they heard this, Liu Bingjun and the others went pale, then dropped to their knees one by one. "My lord, everything we have was given to us by you. Say the word and we'll hand it all back. My lord, I will always be your servant. Always." The one speaking was the elder in the traditional Tang suit, Gu Qingshan, one of the most legendary doctors in all of China, known by many as a reincarnation of the great physician Hua Tuo. But he knew better than anyone. What he'd learned from me back then was barely the surface.